For the sit and reach test, my client scored, after 3 attempts, he scored 24 centimetres, 25.5 centimetres, and 26 centimetres. As we can see, my client got an excellent score on all three of his tests when carrying out the sit and reach test. This means that he has good flexibility. The hand grip dynamometer test, my client's results were, after 3 attempts, 37.8 kilograms, 42.4 kilograms, and 39.8 kilograms of pressure. As we can see, my client's results show that he was very poor in this component of fitness. In all 3 attempts, he either scored poor or very poor, showing that this is something that he needs to improve in. So, on to my next section of my assignment. These 3 slides are going to be on the things that my client needs to improve on the most, and I've recommended him some stuff that he needs to do. So, my client got a very low score when taking the hand grip dynamometer test, which tested for strength. In comparison to the normative data, it showed that he was below average and was in poor and very poor portion of the normative data. For my client's sport strength is important, especially for someone of his position, where he'll be going against the other team's strongest and biggest players, meaning he needs to be strong to have a chance of competing. Although the hand grip test does not show his overall strength, his poor results suggested that he does need to improve this component of fitness. My recommendations to improve his overall body strength is to join a gym and dedicate days where he will make a routine out of it. At the gym, he should focus on lifting heavy weights more frequently. He should also focus on different parts of the body and create a routine with the help of a PT. By lifting weights and increasing his strength in multiple parts of the body, it'll mean he'll be able to compete at a high level. So for his agility, we saw that his agility was quite poor. As we saw in his lane agility test, my client scored well below average for his position, meaning that this is an area he needs to improve on. It is important that he improves his component of fitness as it holds high ecological value to the sport he plays, which is basketball, as an elite level players will need to have fast and good footwork. My recommendations for the client to improve his agility is, in fact, to improve his balance. This is because balance is key to keeping stable when performing exercise and sports which require you to be agile. There are many different exercises that can be done quickly at home so that he does not have to take time out of his schedule to complete these activities. They do not require any equipment either, so they are easy to carry out. These exercises include sumo squats, standing crunches, curtsy lunge, plank, and T-stand, but there are many more just like these. I recommend that the client carry out these exercises every day or possibly twice a day if he can fit it into his schedule. Because as the more he does these exercises, the faster his balance will improve. Because if he does these exercises every day, he will see an improvement quite quickly. So for my last recommendations was aerobic capacity recommendations. So one of my client's weaknesses was his aerobic capacity. I found this when my client carried out the yo-yo test. This test finds their VO2 max, and my client's results were well below average. So to increase his aerobic capacity and VO2 max, I suggest that the client starts to regularly exercise outside of the sport that they play. This is because although they are active, it does not seem like they are doing enough physical activity to stay fit, and therefore need to carry out more exercises to increase their fitness. My recommendations for the client is that they take out 1 hour of their day to run a 5 kilometre run every day. The client should record their time if they can and should be working at a moderate exertion level so that they are pushing themselves. Once they find their average time, they should aim to beat it and beat their personal best. Doing this can act as motivation and so the client can see their improvement. Once 5 kilometres becomes too easy for them, they can do longer runs if they have time in their day to. Alongside their other physical activities, this will increase their aerobic capacity.